Got a body for a time, baby. Bang. Bang. 10 toes down. I got shows and verses. I'll bring them to your town. For the right fucking amount. You can hit me right now. Hey, 54 show. And 24 12. I'm a loose screw, I ain't no nail. Walk up in the building.
I'm going to go top off my water. You can start, but I'm going to go top off the agua.
Ladies and gentlemen, listeners around the world, John just went to go top off the aqua. We are here with our first official offseason episode of 10 Toes Down podcast. We are definitely one of the sports podcasts of all time. I'm joined here with a full house of the usual suspects. And today we are going to be discussing where we think certain free agents... Now, these aren't all free agents, but we're giving our predictions for major names in free agency, mainly people who are free agents. There's also some trade targets in here, or people on franchise tags as well, on where we think they might go, guys who might get cut, etc. I have a large list. The goal is to kind of just talk about this for the whole time. I didn't really come prepared with any introductory questions for you guys before we get into that. So if anyone else has one,
Yeet.
What?
Okay.
You're Yeet?
I'm Yeet.
No, you're not. You're Eminem. Oh, Nate's bleaching his hair again soon. Hopefully he can actually get his camera working so that we can see that.
Don't worry, you'll see a frozen picture of my face one day.
Bro, get your camera to work.
All right? Manage your
Maybe
laptop.
you should get your weight
properly.
down. Get your bench up, what?
Okay. You get a camera.
Actually, I do have an intro question. What are your
Joe
guys'
Bench up,
thoughts on the bullshit that has started up that they are taking my Subway away at Buff State?
Is it confirmed?
I think we should riot.
Well,
I think it's personal.
I signed a petition and I donated $8 because $8 is less than my footlong. It's less than my footlong sub order, so I donated to the change.org petition and signed it and shared it. So we're trying our best, but it's pretty much confirmed that in fall they're taking it out.
I think there's a more important question. Although Subway, there's a lot of things to get, screwed over. Like, for instance, if you guys have ever seen Jujutsu Kaisen, the death of Gojo, you want to talk about getting screwed over, let alone being killed off screen. I just spoiled the show and the manga for half the people.
Show?
But
we're 2 minutes in.
I mean, you could cut this off if you want. You could cut this out if you want, but I'm just saying, man.
Cut it out.
There's things bigger than Subway. There's things bigger than Subway that have been completely screwed.
You know what? To be honest, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Actually, I think there are things bigger than Subway.
Brandon Crone changed my mind on Subway on New Year's Eve night, and to be honest, I really liked it.
Subway could be a perfect segue into
Subway
our topic for
Subway
today.
now.
The first name
I can't endorse Subway because Storn likes it now.
Okay.
It's Russell Wilson. I know it's Russell Wilson.
The first name I can give. Where do you
Wilson.
guys think Russell Wilson's going? We could start off.
Retirement.
No. This is
the Jets.
I've thought the Jets for quite a while.
Yeah, I think Jets.
I think it's where he goes to die.
Where else does he go?
Or maybe he starts his tenure because he's going to be a backup for a little while, backup, and not like a Joe Flacco.
Bridge backup.
Yeah, or like a Teddy Bridgewater, no pun intended. Not where he's going to start. So maybe somewhere like Indianapolis.
Where's the pun?
Arizona, which, by the way, Derek Carr could come out of retirement to play for the right team, and I saw Arizona was one of those potential teams.
Someone's team is going to get cooked.
Possibly. I don't know. I think, obviously, Russ is done as a competitive NFL quarterback. He's actually actively, in my opinion, killing his Hall of Fame career. Because it's we've seen 20 different versions of Russell Wilson. It's just pathetic.
He used the last of his juice against the Cowboys just to lose.
Yeah, so I think he's going to the Jets. I think it's very fitting for where that franchise is headed.
That's where quarterbacks go to die.
I could also see the Miami Dolphins at the same time, just with that same exact thing of where their franchise are projected.
Let's get Tua, but instead, let's make him right-handed.
Torin, where did you say he's going?
I saw he would be going to Minnesota.
Minnesota!
What would be...
It would be a veteran presence for JJ McCarthy.
Deep ball to Justin Jefferson.
Is Russell Wilson
Jordan Addison.
Is Russell Wilson better than JJ McCarthy, though?
Yeah. For now,
I don't
maybe.
think so.
I don't think so.
I'm low-key taking JJ McCarthy.
I think
Well,
They
they
both
had-
suck.
They had Sam Darnold.
and Daniel Jones.
If they want a veteran
And
presence,
Daniel
they would just bring Kirk Cousins
Daniel
back.
Jones is a practice squad, buddy.
I feel like they could just bring Kirk Cousins back, and it would be like that could be the veteran presence.
Hey,
for
we're the
JJ, who could
2019
also start.
Vikings. We can't win a playoff game, but we'll get there.
Yeah, because they haven't gotten there in quite a long. Although they weren't even last in their division, it was Detroit. They had the tiebreaker over them.
Yes. Yes, they lost to Max. Was it Max Brossemer they lost to on Christmas?
Yep.
Yep. It was a great game.
Seth Rollins, forever the GOAT.
Seth Rollins did predict the upset. Unfortunately, he needs to get back in the ring instead of being injured.
He's the masked man.
I think so. Nah, dude, It could be.
Golly,
But, like, what if it's Adam Pearce? But also, Braun Breaker's not fighting.
Yes, it's Adam Pearce.
It's going to be the Usos versus the Vision for the tag titles at WrestleMania, which is so stupid.
Yes, and Bronson Reed and Austin Theory are going to be tag team champions.
It's not ridiculous. I actually think they should win. Anyway, keeping on the topic of
Bronson Reed and Brock Lesnar.
He's going to be in the chamber, I think. Keeping on the topic of quarterbacks, I got Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to
going back to the Steelers.
Go back to Pittsburgh. I don't think he's retiring.
That's his best choice, honestly.
I think getting
Former coach too.
Although I don't know
they won a Super Bowl together.
I don't know how much his relationship with Mike McCarthy has prevailed because the end of that was kind of bad because also the end of his tenure in Green Bay was kind of bad. But
it can't be awful though.
No, it's not gonna.
Well, hear this.
Which I don't know.
First of all, we talked about Seth Rollins, and John. I didn't even mention that Seth Rollins is the worst member of the Shield. I completely forgot to bring that up.
I'm not letting you do this.
He's not better than Dean Ambrose. He's not better than Roman Reigns.
Nate has contributed 0 to this conversation and rage baited like twice.
But anyways, Rodgers showed that he still has a little juice, especially towards the back end of the year. But the playoff performance was abysmal. I don't know. I think the Steelers right now are his best bet. I don't think he would go anywhere else. I just think it's Pittsburgh or retirement.
I think the AFC North is wide open too, and that gives him a shot to win. And they went to the playoffs
Sanders,
this
best
year.
Quarterback of the division.
Bro, we cannot be serious. This dude. All right.
Well, listen. Is Lamar still Because he's not top. He's not top.
Shador Sanders.
He's not top three.
Shador Sanders is better than Shador Sanders is better than Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
That's not crazy.
Okay.
It's not. I pulled the stats.
Okay.
They have identical numbers.
Do you guys think
in
Lamar
7
is
games.
still a lock top 5 QB?
No.
Top 5, yes. Top 3, no.
He's definitely not top 3.
Bro, this dude John is just trying to rage bait.
No.
I mean, you just said Shador
Lamar
Sanders
Jackson can't stay on the field. Lamar can't stay on the field.
Shador had more picks than touchdowns and made the Pro Bowl.
He has more touchdowns against teams over 500 than Drake May. Who cares?
Yep.
Real.
Anyway.
He's throwing to Jerry Jeudy.
Speaking on Lamar Jackson, there is rumors. Do you think Lamar Jackson will stay in Baltimore? Because
Lamar Jackson will either end up on the Miami Dolphins or there will be a crazy trade of massive proportions where the Raiders trade the first overall pick to the Ravens.
Bro,
I am taking Mendoza right now, and instead of having to take on.
Oh
Lamar
my gosh,
Jackson and
Lamar with Clint Kubiak would.
I'll take Mendoza's upside and a rookie deal for 5 years before I pay Lamar. Trade away Think about all the weapons in your future you'd have to trade away as well. Get Lamar Jackson, who's pushing 30. I'm taking the Heisman and the national championship
the first overall pick.
Deal.
The first overall pick holds a lot of value too. They're not just gonna give it up one for one for Lamar
MVP.
Jackson.
This isn't like someone trading for Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert. This is Lamar.
In all honesty, I think.
Joe Burrow Joe Burrow also would
he's
consider be a hole.
I think he's going to.
Lamar stays in Baltimore for one more year with this new head coach. If things maybe don't pan out with a new head coach, maybe he goes and they start shopping him out. But I think he gives it at least a year with this guy.
Well, that's what
I think it was either him or Harbaugh this year, and they chose him. So I think they're going to give him at least one more year.
Nate, that's an interesting
Lamar
point.
Shiesty can't win playoff games.
That's an interesting point you bring up, Tyreek Hill, because he is next on my list, and I think he's going to the Baltimore Ravens, and Lamar is staying.
Going to the Chiefs. They're already recruiting him. Chris Jones in the DMs.
Why would Tyreek Hill go to play with a backup for half the season?
Well, Tyreek Hill didn't even want to leave the Chiefs initially until they weren't going to pay him. And then think of it. You think of how much they got for Tyreek Hill, and if he were just to like walk right back in, they get Patrick Mahomes back eventually. Like, I don't know, man. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. It's like bring back Travis Kelce.
Yes,
it's like got the
you get
Tyreek
dynasty. Hill. You get Tyreek Hill, who's coming off of a torn ACL. And all this damage to his knee at 30. What is he, 31, 32 now at this point?
That injury was bad. He might not play this year at all. That's the thing.
Right. He's not going to be Tyreek Hill anymore. It's going to be I think it'd be done by the Chiefs. I think it'd be done by the Chiefs taking away targets from their younger developing guys.
Oh, yeah, who have shown so much promise, by the way.
What young developing guys are you talking about exactly?
We got a good quarter of the season from Rashee. We had a good quarter of Rashee Rice before he blew out his knee thanks to his quarterback.
Xavier Worthy sucks.
So,
yeah.
What great guys are we seeing?
Travis Kelce.
Torn, we cannot hear
Travis Kelce isn't good anymore, fam.
Real.
Your mic might have unplugged.
And he had a good season. He had a good season for what he's been doing, but he's not an elite tight end anymore.
We can hear you now.
I was gonna say, don't leave your package outside of Rashee Rice's mama's around.
Yeah.
Because she will steal that.
Huh? Oh,
yeah. That was lame as hell. Anyway, I'm sorry to let's get into a spicy one because there was news about it today. Kenneth Walker, who apparently is not going to be franchise tagged, and in result,
they
think his price tag may be too
this
high.
This would be the ideal Kansas City Chief.
I was going to say
between
Kansas
him
City.
And Breece Hall. But between Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker, I mean, I expect the Chiefs to go after either of them. If not, they're probably going to just draft Jeremiah Love. But, you get your hands on Kenneth Walker.
Yeah. I think
Mahomes, they lean on the run game.
Higher than the Chiefs, though. I don't know if he's going to fall to the Chiefs, so they might be thinking about it.
Yeah, because, I mean,
Minnesota.
Think about how running backs have been going. Because, I mean, dude, do you remember in 2023 when there was speculation of, the Bills could trade up into the, when we had no run game, and it was the Bills could trade up into the mid-first round, and Bijan could potentially be there, and then Bijan went, top 7 or whatever, way early to Atlanta.
Gibbs also went fairly high, too.
Yeah, so, teams in the draft now, because it's less likely to pay running backs, are valuing them more in the draft.
Just value picks.
Rookie deals with fifth-year options.
Don't pay running backs. They're terrible. They're inconsistent. They're injury prone. James Cook fumbles at the goal line every time we need a meaningful play. I will never forgive you for the Bengals game or the playoffs, James Cook. I'm a D1 hater no matter how good you play.
I think Seattle will end up retaining him. I think they just don't want to use I think they'd rather use the tag on a position that's more thin or on a guy that may be more likely to leave because they have other key free agents. And they also have to see how much JSN asked for in an extension. It's probably going to be one of, if not the highest in the league. I know that Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase contracts are pretty high, but should he be paid more than JSN, or should he be paid more than Jay Jetta and Jamar Chase?
No,
I don't think so.
A running back?
He's really good.
No,
he is really good, but
JSN's
really good, but he shouldn't be making that type of money.
No, I don't. His season was not as good as Jamar Chase's when he triple crowned.
Not to mention
he's had one breakout year.
Yeah.
And he just lost his coordinator.
Right. That's another thing too. So why would Seattle want to lose the bread and butter in the run game who just won a Super Bowl MVP?
They're also expiring is
Zach Charbonnet, who's mid.
Yeah, who's hurt.
No, yeah.
And coming off an injury.
They're also going to lose Rashid Shaheed. He'll probably resign, but he's on an expiring deal.
Will he resign? I don't know, man. I don't know.
He went to go play for Kubiak, I think. So
that's why I think he's leaving. I think he's on my list, and I actually think he's going to Vegas.
That's not ridiculous. I think we're going to see a lot of Seattle.
They need wide receivers. Yeah. We're going to see guys.
Tyler Lockett, welcome back to the squad, fam.
The most recent we saw this with, we didn't really see it as much with Ben Johnson. I remember we really saw it with a lot of former Dallas defenders going to Washington.
When Dan Quinn got hired?
Dan Quinn got hired as head coach. A lot of it didn't end up working out, but we could see guys.
I think
like
we
this.
might see with a couple of Ravens players this year too, over to the Giants.
Yeah, I was thinking defenders, people, anyone in the secondary, maybe linemen, maybe the Giants land Linderbaum,
Maybe.
who is also on this list.
I don't know. I like.
I think
Chargers
like
need
Shaheed,
Linderbaum, bro.
Yeah, the Chargers. Yeah, Chargers
I
need
like-
the offensive line because, like Jim Harbaugh's not gonna be messing around this year, and because I mean, hiring Mike McDaniel means you're still trying to win.
Herbert's
even
gotta
though,
We
be,
still
like,
need
playing
another
his
weapon on the
line.
outside.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen ain't doing it, fam.
No,
He really isn't. Yo,
And also,
Really needed
I don't.
Keenan
I
Allen.
don't.
AJ Brown trade to the Chargers.
Yeah. How much do you really have faith in Trey Harris? And I mean, Ladd McConkey could always bounce back, but like an up and down season from Quentin Johnson, who showed very high ceiling, but also he's still not consistent.
I could actually see Mike Evans going to the Chargers because I think he's a lot better than Keenan Allen is right now. Like I still think Mike Evans has a lot of juice. I just don't think he's going back to Tampa Bay. I hope he
Just
doesn't go to
gotta
the
stay healthy.
Titans. Although, well, they are building a
Oh,
good
the
staff over
receivers
there,
go
but
to
just,
die.
yeah, receivers just go to die there.
Receivers go to die.
I saw we could actually land Mike Evans potentially. Although I think if we make any
Just
bigger,
don't turn into Amari Cooper.
I think if we make any bigger move for a receiver, it would be a trade for Marvin Harrison Jr., which I don't
AJ
love,
Brown.
but it's no, not AJ Brown. We won't pay.
Gabriel
We can't
Debo,
take
punt.
in his contract, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is like such a bean move in my
Oh,
opinion.
but he's so bad at football.
Brian Thomas Jr. would be better, and he wouldn't cost as much.
Yeah.
I saw some mock trade.
Yeah,
thinking he's still
I'd
worth
rather
the
have
first-round
I'd rather
pick.
have the drop issues. I'd rather have the drop
Yeah.
issues.
He's not worth the first round pick. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Jack.
Say hi to the pod, Jack.
Jack, say hi.
Jax.
I just saw that guy a couple days ago.
Shit.
Hey, Jack.
No, you're good. I gotta send you something. What?
Should we hammer out the rest of the quarterbacks I have on here real quick before we
Yeah.
get into anything else? Because I got a couple more. Kyler Murray's the big one, I think.
Kyler Murray is.
That's who I think is going to the
Miami
Vikings.
Dolphin. Actually, no, not Miami. I think he goes to the
The
Jets.
Dolphins?
I think the
I could
Jets
see I could see
I got
Russ
Vikings or
and
Phil-
Kyler going to the Dolphins.
I was gonna say I could see a Tua Kyler Murray swap
That
with a
could
couple
be.
of picks thrown in and around.
I
I
got-
wouldn't be surprised
I
if
got
we see
Vikings or Atlanta personally for Kyler Murray.
Nice.
I think a team that actually wants to compete would take a chance on him as opposed to like a team like the Dolphins, who I think will go
But
a
why would
different
you take
route.
on Tua's contract though?
One for when.
That's
I like
true.
the
Yeah,
Jets.
I mainly don't think because Tua's my next name on here. I know a lot of people think he's going to Arizona. I have no idea where Tua's going. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, hold up. I like Kyler to the Jets because the Jets have a ton of trade capital within this draft and next draft, and Kyler Murray could really help unlock the very full potential of a guy like a Garrett Wilson, which can just help run their
Would
offense
they-
consistently.
That's okay.
Would
Good
they
point.
send Fields to Arizona? Because I believe he's on a 2-year contract, so I think he's not a free agent.
I mean, probably just to like fill it. If not, they keep Fields as backup. My thing is too. I keep the problem is with especially with the quarterback class. Ty Simpson is somehow going to be a first-round pick to a very desperate quarterback-needy team.
High on him for no reason.
He's,
There-
He's
I
going to
know
be
he's
a
not
first-round
that
pick.
He is not that.
He's going to
good.
be.
It's hard to
I
evaluate.
mean,
gonna
but
be-
he's just better. He's better than Julian Sayin.
Well, I know that, but like the fact that he's like.
it's
it's
battle.
like
That's
another
battle of
Kenny-
mid,
not.
though, bro. That's battle of mid.
It's like
Sayin was a
Kenny-
Heisman finalist.
He's a
Sayin
freshman.
has-
And, what I'm saying is Ty Simpson is not a first round draft pick. It's like drafting Kenny Pickett in the first round.
Sayin did okay. Hold up. Forget about Sayin for a minute. I'm just saying
You
I
said this
don't like
about
Ty
Jackson
Simpson
Dart,
as a
though.
prospect. I don't
Yeah.
like Ty Simpson as a
That's
prospect.
one out of a
I don't think
comment.
he's worth reaching on as a mid-first round pick, and I don't think the Jets drafting him will do them any favors. So you might as well go a little all in on Kyler Murray. At least have some
look
upside.
at the
I just don't think
quarterbacks.
he's
If you don't
done
want
yet.
to, if you don't want to trade for a guy, who are you drafting in the quarterback position that's
Mendoza?
not Fernando Mendoza?
Ty Simpson's the only close one that's worth the first round and like mid-first round, late first round to
His
second
QB
round
class
pick right now.
sucks.
Even then, you shouldn't be going.
Dante
all
Moore
in.
fucked the
Unless
QB class.
you want to hold out for a year and maybe land the chance to get Manning.
The quarterbacks you're getting are late. That's Klubnik, that's Aller, that's Nussmeier, and those guys had terrible senior seasons. There will always be upside in those guys, but they've like not. They just.
I think if the Jets want to draft a guy, and they don't want to wait for Manning, they draft Ty Simpson. And you know what? They might be reaching on it, but why not? Right? I mean,
I'd rather wait for Manning.
Here's the problem: it seems players' agents are telling them pull from. That's what Dante Moore did. He pulled from a draft because he was going to get taken by the Jets.
Well, because he had eligibility though. They can't do that if they're a senior.
But
Ty Simpson was
if he wasn't going to get taken by the Jets, he wouldn't have done that. He would have just went. He would have declared. His agent said, "Do not go to the Jets. Like your career will be doomed." And that's probably
I think part of it is that Dante Moore's not ready either. But.
He'll headline.
Oh yeah, no, he looked terrible against.
I think he's gonna.
He looked terrible.
He's risking like not even getting drafted in the first round next year because I think he's gonna.
This was the highest he was gonna go. This is gonna be the best for his draft stock.
Here's what I'm saying with that.
I don't know. I'm not too high on Manning, so that's why I asked.
What is Dan Lansing gonna do now that he's got like two capable quarterbacks?
Raiola.
You've got to. What happens if Dante Moore gets beat out?
Hooked.
I don't know.
I know.
Like
being real,
that's a realistic scenario.
Raiola should have went to Tech, bro.
I think
the Patrick Mahomes.
I think the value though that we saw a lot of improvement of Arch Manning towards the back end of this year, especially in the back end, the Texas. I think was it Texas
A&M.
The A&M game. He balled out. He destroyed Michigan. I know it's not a huge flex now. He played really good against Michigan. I would take the upside and the fact that the Jets have 3 first-rounders next year, I believe, and just tank and get Arch and 2 other guys in the first round, than take Ty Simpson, bro. Ty Simpson's trash.
Give him an offensive line. The Bama offensive line was horrid this year.
Gonna fight to the death.
He was horrid. He was horrible.
I'll defend my guy. That's my quarterback, man.
Though, John. All right? He was just as bad as your offensive line. Anyway, back to Kyler Murray because my main thing is that I just don't think he's done. So I feel like a team that like needs because there's a lot of QB teams that are good around, like Atlanta, like Minnesota, that I think should try to go after him. I actually think Atlanta would be a really good pick. They have a lot of
Atlanta really needs.
They have a lot of pieces. They have because they can be a rush first offense. Kyler doesn't need to be the best player on the field there to win games.
Well, if I don't know if he's a free agent, but I also wouldn't mind seeing a guy like a Jacoby Brissett go down to Atlanta or
I think he's going to be the starter.
You want to talk about defending someone? You want to talk about defending someone, dude? I would put my life on the line. Geno Smith would be a damn Falcon. It would not shock me. He's a serviceable starter. He's not great. Not by all. He's coming off a terrible season.
I think Geno Smith might go back to the Jets.
Dude, I just think Geno's not a great quarterback, but if he goes to Atlanta, there's a bunch of weapons in Atlanta. There's a great run game. Just go be a game manager.
Do you think
home stadium
benched though?
Think about what having Kyler Murray under center opens up in the run game for Bijan, though, too. Like, I feel like that'd be dead.
Yeah, Kyler
Murray's not going to be able to see the targets.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, dude, okay, let's not. I don't want to just act like Kyler's done. Like, I'm not. Arizona, even with.
Arizona was terrible.
Dude, even with, like, Jacoby Brissett and Michael Wilson playing immaculate, they lost, like, their last 8 or 9 games in a row. Like, they were bad. I'm not gonna.
When you have a head coach that's trying to hype up your team like that,
yeah.
How many of you guys?
Their new was just not good.
Breaking news. The new head coach ain't that much better.
He's a Sean McVay. He's a Sean McVay OC. So is he a product of We'll see. We just have to see. Because other ones have panned out. Look at Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell's been great.
A lot of McVay OCs have panned, man. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
We'll see.
It's a terrible judgment call on my end, but I just can't take LaFleur serious with the way he looks.
That's fair.
If that's a he
looks like drunk Jared Goff.
That is. Yeah, dude, he needs to fix his haircut and go fix up his teeth.
Here is.
If Kyler goes to the Jets, do you guys think Russ goes to the Dolphins then?
Please.
I I don't
Keep
know.
I get to watch our
Bring
defense
Russell
get
Wilson
cooked
to
by
the
Jalen
game.
Waddle
I don't
and
think
Russ
either are
Moonballs.
going to Miami though, because here's who I think is going to Miami as my next person on the list is Malik Willis. I think the Dolphins.
I like that.
pursue
No, I
Malik
don't mind that.
personally.
I think that's.
And I think
like that.
Atlanta,
I like that.
if they don't go after Kyler, also could go after Malik Willis as well. But I'd like to see him play for the Miami Dolphins because I think
Malik Willis has shown that he deserves to at least get a shot.
and it's a
I think-
brand new regime, and they're clearing house.
He outplayed Jordan Love in a game this year.
He did.
Was it that Bears game?
It was the Bears game.
I think what would
Was-
be
I
more of
think
a
it was-
shock.
He
What would be more
fumbled.
of a shock is if Malik Willis does not.
He did
get
sell
picked
that,
up
though.
and given a shot as a QB1.
I
feel
think he
that would
will.
be more of a shock than anything.
I'm biased. My parents are Liberty alums, so I've followed Malik Willis throughout college. So I'm a little biased because I really like him.
Dude,
but
he was nasty. in
I think he
college, bro.
really deserves a
Malik
shot.
Willis.
didn't
He
have
also
a fair
showed, I
chance at
think, last
Tennessee.
year. I think last year too. He showed, especially in his return to Tennessee as a Packer, that he can still ball, man. Just give him the right system, and he'll be okay.
This was very good for his development. Spending time in Green Bay, I think it was one of the
Wait,
better. teams
isn't
he could have spent.
is it the Packers defensive coordinator that's the Miami guy?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, so we might just follow him, dude.
he could. I'd like to see him in Miami. I've talked to Dolphins fans that actually don't want to see that just because they want to tank and they think they'd actually like win games, but not enough to make the playoffs with Malik Willis in the first year, which wouldn't fix their problems at all, which I can understand. But I'd like to
I
see
wonder
him.
what the Dolphins would think about just keeping Ewers and just tanking.
That's
like,
another.
Ewers did look
That is an
terrible.
option. No, that is an option for them because
He
he didn't
pans,
look. He didn't look terrible.
He didn't look
Yeah,
terrible.
he didn't look terrible. He's got a fire, dude. He's got a
He's
live
better than
arm.
Anthony
He
Richardson.
can really zip it.
Oh yeah,
Quinn Ewers can zip that thing, man.
yeah. I mean, he was playing. It was against the Patriots, right? Like their defense.
Patriots and Tampa. He
pretty
was dicing
good.
up Tampa.
He was good against
Yeah.
Tampa. That's what I'm saying. He was really good against Tampa. He was very impressed. Rounding off the QB list, this is probably the biggest one. Although it's just the only thing that nerfs it is that he's coming off injury. Daniel Jones. Probably just gets a resign.
Colts are gonna overpay him.
But here's the thing.
I think that's what I think.
It's gotta be a prove it deal though, man. They have to
What do
pay
you think-
players this year. They have to pay Alec
Do you
Pierce.
think they
Coming
don't
off an
sign- or
Achilles.
They don't franchise tag Alec Pierce.
They'll tag Pierce, but they're also gonna. I feel like
Dude.
they'll also pay Pierce because apparently his value right now is very low. I saw like in the 20
Daniel
millions
Jones.
for 3 years.
Daniel
which,
Jones
like,
about to
please,
get the bag.
if he's in the 20 millions for 3 years, Alec Pierce, he better come to fucking Buffalo. Bean better be all over that. Less than 10 mil a season? Are you shitting me? For 3 years? Absolutely. That's way less than we're paying Josh
Daniel
Palmer.
Jones about to get a bag after coming off an Achilles injury, man. I don't know how I feel.
I don't
about
think he's
that.
getting a bag. I think he's getting a 1-year deal. Prove it again. Because play a full season.
I think just the Colts
the
saw
playoffs.
what they had when he was, not injured consistently. They'd have won the best offenses in the league and second greatest running team because the Bills exist. I just think there's no quarterback right now that can fill the shoes of Daniel Jones.
I also think they
He just does enough.
I also think they deal Anthony Richardson. In an
Anthony
ideal world,
Richardson is
They are
about
gonna
to.
get a new
I
guy.
heard he might request a trade.
they're gonna deal him. In an ideal world, I'd like it to be on a good team
And
where
just
he's a
Rams.
backup that he can develop on, like the Rams.
Behind Matt Stafford.
The Rams would be like the dream
Yeah.
because I want to see Anthony Richardson do well, but it would probably end up being like some bad team where you compete for something. Arizona,
Like the
Jets,
Saints?
The Saints.
Actually, no, the Saints got Tyler Shuck.
They're good with Shuck, but they'll still Shuck's gonna have competition.
Panthers maybe.
Yeah, because dude, I'm not sold on Bryce Young. I'm really not. Still,
Would you rather have
he's-
Bryce Young or Anthony Richardson? Oh boy.
Oh God.
I would.
Bryce
I'd still
Young.
rather
Kill
have
me
Bryce
now,
Young.
I
dude.
guess.
Anthony Richardson hasn't proven anything.
No.
At least I was gonna say at least Bryce Young is somewhat proven and at least battled in a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't tap himself out.
Let me see what I can pivot to. This is an interesting
Yeah,
one.
it's bad.
I actually didn't know he was a free agent until I looked at the list. Travis Etienne. He's a free agent.
I saw something where a lot of people think that he's going to be gone this year.
Jacksonville already can't pay Devin Lloyd because it's out of their price range.
Yeah.
He played out of their price
that's the
range.
problem. I don't think he's coming back.
Contract. Where do you Devin
I don't think he's
Lloyd? Where do
coming
you
back.
think he'd go?
Although I like Michelle
They're
Tootin.
paying
I think
T-Law so much.
Mm-hmm. I think
Jackson. Hear me out about Devin Lloyd. If the Bears cut Tremaine Edmonds to quote unquote save cap space, Devin Lloyd just inserts into the Bears defense. Oh,
that would be nice. They are apparently supposed to cut Tremaine Edmonds. If
Devin
Tremaine
Lloyd,
Edmonds gets cut,
to
he's coming back to Buffalo, which I don't know if I love, but if we can get him cheap,
Lloyd, if we
can get him cheap, I would take it. I would take it because
Lloyd,
he created a lot of turnovers this year, and our defense needed to do that more. I think we kind of dropped off in terms of creating turnovers. We were fine
against the run.
Yeah,
Tremaine's great against the run, just sucks against the pass.
But no, I think
at least he did. He did.
ETN, where would ETN go if he leaves Jacksonville? That's
looks like a really running back need. What about New Orleans?
I could see the Saints. The Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings need a running back.
Yeah.
Although I think that I have someone on here that I think they're going to sign.
Speaking of the Bears, man, the Bears need a running back. DeAndre Swift isn't always the answer, man. Someone's got to pair him with Monangai.
Kyle Monangai and DeAndre Swift. I think they're good on that. I think they need to pay other positions right now because they have a big problem of who's our wide receiver one because it ain't DJ Moore. Now they have good guys around it, but DJ Moore's making too much money.
ETN might as well just be a Jet at this point if they're going to let Breece Hall go.
He could. He very well could be. I won't lie.
Isn't that the same draft class too? Isn't that the same draft year? They just flipped team?
2000. No, ETN's been in the league 1 year longer.
21?
1 year longer.
Okay, so it's about... Okay.
He played out his fifth-year option. Breece Hall was a second-round pick, so he didn't have one.
R.I.P. to Breece Hall's second-year option.
I'll segue into what I was just talking about. This is who I think Minnesota will pick up. I got Rachaad White, who is a free agent. He announced that he'll be leaving Tampa.
Not ridiculous.
I think he'd be a good fit for Minnesota because he was very good.
I think he'd be a good fit at the Commanders too. I think the Commanders would be an interesting
Commanders could be good for ETN. I didn't think of that as well.
I like Jakrowski Merritt, but I just don't think he's an RB1. No. At least not right now.
And I mean, they just had Eckler. He could play the role that Eckler wanted. They wanted Eckler to play because they're very similar types of guys.
Just receiving backs that can make plays with the catch.
I could see ETN on Washington, actually. It's probably where I'm going to, at least in an ideal world, project him to go where it would be best for him. I'll stay on running backs.
Do you think... Did Dallas announce if they're going to bring back Javonte Williams?
That was my next name on the list. They should bring him back.
They should. Can they afford him, though? Because they got to tag Pickens, too.
Yeah, he was very good this year, and I don't think he was good enough to make an absurd amount of money. If they don't get him, I think they pivot and bring back Rico Dowdle and give him.
I think we might see we could see a swap there.
Ooh, Javonte Williams on the Panthers.
Because I mean I like Chuba Hubbard, but I don't know if they consider Chuba Hubbard just a RB1 now since the Rico Dowdle whole thing happened.
I think it's partially. I think part of the reason Javonte was good is because Dallas's receiving threats were so great, and Dak Prescott and teams were planning pass first and just open up holes for Javonte. They had a good run blocking O-line as well. Dallas is always solid. They have Schoonmaker and Jake Ferguson are also good blocking tight ends in addition to Jake Ferguson.
But doesn't Javonte Williams go to the Texans?
Yeah, they do need because Nick Chubb is a free agent. Woody Marks is a second-year guy. They need
Joe Mixon is injury prone. I don't even know is Joe Mixon going to play in the NFL again?
I have no idea. I actually have no clue because his injury was so much more severe than people thought originally.
Yes, and then not to mention Tank Dell's coming back. You insert Javonte Williams, you got Tank Dell, who's also injury prone, and injury prone Nico Collins, and if they all stay healthy, they might just have a good team. Except they got CJ Stroud, so they might be cooked.
They might be, but he's a trade target for team. There's apparently a big three of QBs that could be trade targets, and he's one of them. It didn't say the other two.
CJ Stroud.
One of them's probably
for literally nothing.
But is John still here? I think he's gone. Sometimes he'll just randomly disappear.
CJ Stroud to the Rams for a bag of potato chips.
I wanted John to be here to talk about this one, but Travis Kelce is an unrestricted free agent. What do we think he's doing? Retirement?
I mean, I don't think it would make the most sense, especially with how good Gesicki's been. But I always feel like Travis Kelce's going to go back home.
Bengals. I think
he's a Bengal. He went to college in Cincinnati. I mean, it just makes sense to me.
I don't think he's going back to Kansas City. I have two scenarios. I got Cincinnati.
He might
you're here, John.
Go back to Kansas City.
Cincinnati, or I could see him flipping to one of two division rivals, Chargers or Denver Broncos.
Who is this? Kelce?
Move. Yeah.
Just Kelce.
Kelce?
I know you said Cleveland.
It's Bengals to retirement.
Cincinnati wouldn't be crazy.
I remember you
saying
I don't know if that's really something. I just don't know if that's really something that Cincy needs. Like, they need a lot more than just Travis Kelce.
Well,
that's why I'm thinking something like Chargers or Broncos, who are tight end needy but are good teams. Since he's not a good team, I mean, at this point,
if he does want to go to a division rival, I mean, I'd go to Denver rather than the Chargers.
Yeah.
You know, known playoff choker Justin Herbert.
I don't know. Would you rather play for? I might rather want to play for Justin Herbert than Bo Nix, but also I'd rather play for Sean Payton. So
why not have him replace Zach Ertz in the Commander system? Go play with Jane Daniels.
Go play with Jade Daniels, who is still top.
Jane Daniels, Terry McLaurin. I mean, that's.
Is Ertz going to be injured like most of the season?
Ertz should retire.
I mean, he fucked up his leg.
He's a free agent. He's a free agent regardless, I think. But yeah, he's probably gonna hang it up.
I'm still gonna draft him in fantasy next year.
Even the Dolphins, Travis Kelce, the Dolphins.
Anyway, Travis Kelce is like, just because of what he's making, but I think this is actually probably the more premier free agent of the tight end class, just because of how he did this year. Kyle Pitts is due to get paid.
I think he's gonna get tagged by Atlanta.
I think like what they're trying to build right now. The last thing they need to do is lose offensive pieces, because it's like all they have that's really promising to bring anyone in. And if they do go the routes of, like we were talking about, Malik Willis or Kyler Murray or something, that's like a QB that they're bringing in to try and win now, I think the last thing you do is trade away or let your tight end walk that just had his best season yet.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, he's coming off his best year, too. I mean, it's kind of hard.
He was really good at the back half. And hopefully that's not just a Kirk Cousins thing, but...
Oh my gosh, dude.
Trey Hendrickson, who was on his 1-year little deal thing with Cincinnati, regressed. He's gone. So Bradley Chubb was also cut. So there's two pass rushers there that the Bills should definitely explore.
To the Ravens.
Yeah, Bradley Chubb is probably a Raven. I'm going to be honest. That's like very fitting.
Or maybe even get more depth on the Giants D-line, because every one of their defensive ends is always getting hurt.
Trey Hendrickson, though, I have no idea. Because obviously he's going to go somewhere.
Dude, he's so bad. He's so bad now. He fell off after fighting for a contract extension. He just sucked.
I think that'll be New England's like move, is Trey Hendrickson. But
Trey Hendrickson, Charger, book it. Go team up with Khalil Mack.
No, that's what I was about to add. Khalil Mack is a free agent. So, do you think he gets retained by the Chargers?
Go back to the Raiders. Full circle moment. Go back to the Raiders.
So then where's Max Crosby going?
I don't know. Who's gonna send a haul to the Raiders for Max Crosby?
The New England Patriots.
Especially being... I mean, yeah, but like...
Did you see the two teams that are most likely to shop Max Crosby are the Patriots and the Seahawks? That's what a report said this week.
Oh, the two teams that were just in the Super Bowl.
Right, yeah, exactly. Which Seattle has an absurd amount of cap space. We mentioned that last week, but like they might be a dynasty.
So does New England.
New
England ain't paying anybody.
Previous episode, yeah.
New England ain't paying nobody either, dude.
Yeah, but their roster's just not good. As good.
They can compete in the AFC though, which is so sad to say.
Can they with their schedule they're gonna have this year? I don't think so.
We'll find out.
Hopefully
the Bills bounce back in a huge way, man.
Hopefully.
At least speaking division-wise.
There's a few more free agents, receivers. They Flowers, Christian Kirk, who would probably just be dead.
Say his right.
Charlie Kirk.
There you go.
Could be a Bill, honestly. I
was thinking Bills.
I would buy the Kirk jersey. I would have to.
I wanted him after either the Arizona or the Jacksonville stint, where he showed a lot of potential on both of those teams. But
Potential.
Then we got Deebo Samuel is a free agent.
Going back to San Francisco.
Ooh, where do you think Brandon Ayuk? What do you think he's doing? Like
Tennessee Titan.
I don't know. What team in the right mind? Like, I don't know.
Tennessee
I don't
Titans.
know.
No,
Tennessee
actually, no, they're trying to build a real regime. He's going to an unserious team like
Baltimore Ravens.
Bald guys on their coaching
Baltimore.
staff.
Could be. I could see.
Because they employ the likes of DeAndre Hopkins. And
I could see
everyone,
the Jets. I could see the Jets going. DeAndre Hopkins is a free agent as well. He's on.
For as bad as Brandon Ayuk has been off the field, I mean, he's probably still at least a serviceable wide receiver. He's nowhere near as good as he probably used to be, but him and Zay Flowers probably could do some damage if Brandon Ayuk played anywhere near his potential.
Yeah, because he was balling out. He's not a product of the system because he was balling out when there was.
He's a product of the hurdle.
There was no one else on San Francisco, and he was balling still, like when there were injuries and everything. And Purdy was a rookie.
He's a product of one hurdle clip.
Yeah. So I don't know where but Deebo going back to San Fran, I could definitely see.
I drafted him in fantasy this year.
If not,
thinking
I
he'd
could
come
see
back
him.
off
I
the
could see
IR.
him going to the Titans. I think that's a Tennessee Titans.
I think Cam Ward's gonna draw a lot of interest from people.
Or the New Orleans Saints. I can also see Deebo Samuel landing. Which would have been crazy to tell fans back in 2019 when those teams were fucking playing each other conference title game going.
George Kittle's running through 4 Saints defenders like it's nobody's business. Slinging Drew Brees versus freaking Jimmy Garoppolo.
D-Hop,
Bill! This is Brandon Beane's big move of the offseason.
Yeah, unfortunately, he might come here, and which would mean we wouldn't get the big Charlie Kirk. Which, low-key, would you guys rather have Kirk or DeAndre Hopkins?
I mean, D-Hop is very inconsistent in the back end of his stint, but he still has proven to beat people off the line of scrimmage and still make those contested catches every once in a while. I think you could argue because of his hand size, he's a better wide receiver fit for those tight window throws and zip balls that Josh Allen be throwing. But
nah, I mean, dude, he's just had back-to-back stints on the Chiefs and the Ravens and didn't do shit. So I think I'd also rather.
Well, he's why would we just take another elevated Khalil Shakir?
But we saw Charlie Kirk catch 8 receptions for 144 yards.
Hold on a second. I know I'm not.
We did see Charlie Kirk.
Am I seeing this right? Is this dude Brandon playing with a Nerf bat right now?
I'm trying to straighten it. Yeah.
I see Jack Roth in the back, and I'm just
it's just I
love Jack Roth.
I don't want it to be like
that is Jack Roth in the back.
Jack Roth is the GOAT. He's the great.
I was just about to ask if Jack was gooning because I saw like motion in the bed and he had his phone in his hand.
when it comes to the Roth family, when it comes to the Roth family, like those Jack, Lori, Eric, Ivy, Torin, which one?
All right, let's stop with that.
Here's the thing. I know D-Hop's towards the back end of his tenure, and he doesn't have to play a huge role on the Bills. But I also think D-Hop could also help a kid like Keon Coleman, who we could potentially see like some elements of DeAndre Hopkins' game with size and aggressive jump ball catches.
Mm-hmm.
Little mentor. If we don't bring back Brandon Cooks, of course. It's a whole lot of
I want to
what-ifs.
bring him back so bad.
Me too, bro. I think Brandon Cooks should come back.
And if that's the case, then we don't get.
We can't afford it.
We need a lot of receivers. That's the thing. Like, we need a new.
Bro, hear me out,
John,
too. I'm excited to see what Tyrell Shavers does. I actually think he could.
Dude, no, he tore his ACL though.
Oh, is he out for like the whole year?
He's gonna be out for a while. I don't think we'll re-sign him.
R.I.P. Gabe Davis. He got hit by a bazooka.
Gabe Davis,
Josh Allen threw him a suicide ball and hit the hookah.
Think about how much we have to replace. We're gonna have a new wide
That's at
receiver
least
core,
three.
new
That's
coaching
at least
staff.
3 wide receivers.
This is gonna be an exciting Bills
right there.
season because like everything's gonna be brand new. It's not gonna be Josh Allen and friends anymore. It's gonna be Josh
No,
Allen.
bro,
and,
we're gonna
new
be throwing to
friends.
Khalil Shakir, Curtis Samuel, Josh Palmer.
No, cut Curtis Samuel.
Jake
Cut Curtis
Kumaro.
Samuel. Save
Jake
the cap
Kumaro
space.
is gonna be on the field for us. Who else? Andy Isabella's coming back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're so cooked.
I have one more. I have 2 more receivers actually. One is Rashid Shaheed, who I think will follow to Vegas, like we talked about. And then this is a very interesting one. He should draw a lot of attention.
Mike Glennon.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
Oh, Giants would be so dumb not to bring him
Speaking of
back.
Wan'Dale, I'm mentioning for him right now.
You gotta bring him back if you're John Harbaugh and the Giants.
Speaking of Wan'Dale Robinson, doesn't Wan'Dale Robinson just feel like another Zay Flowers to go on the Baltimore Ravens?
No, I don't, dude.
Maybe
I don't know
even a Kansas City Chief.
The Chief feels like a Chief if he were to go somewhere else.
Wan'Dale, McCole,
He feels like a Chief if he were to go somewhere else.
Rice, and Worthy. Like those are some names. Smith Schuster.
He definitely feels like a Chief, if anything. I don't see him going to the Ravens.
Kadarius Toney. Or maybe Wan'Dale goes to like I don't know, like a team like the Seattle Seahawks or
If AJ Brown is traded, where does he go?
maybe even a Raider. The Patriots.
I see Pats.
I hate to say it, but
Bills will like shop him, but we won't make any serious offer.
maybe AJ
will-
Brown goes to the Raiders.
Raiders would be
put
if
Francisco
the Ravens
Mendoza.
get anyone notable, I think it would be AJ Brown.
How much help does Lamar Jackson need, man?
A lot of help.
He's got Derrick Henry. He's got Zay Flowers.
A lot of help. He needs a lot of help.
Well, that's about it.
That's the
To be honest. Oh well, no, he's got Kyle Hamilton, Nate Wiggins, the ghost of Marlon Humphrey.
Here's what I have here, and this is the
Roquan
Bills.
Smith.
This is the Bills' number one priority, in my opinion. Joey Bosa needs to be brought back. He's
Defensive end.
free agent. We need to bring back
Yeah,
Joey Bosa.
with their number 2 being Shaq Thompson because that man made too many plays down the
Now,
stretch to
yeah.
not be brought back.
Now
on
I
this
know
football team.
Joey Bosa's playoff was bad. Like he was just pretty non-existent. But when has any of our pass rush existed in the playoffs at this point?
Well, he also got hurt. He got hurt a couple times in the back end of the season.
Yeah.
Speaking of people that fell off in the back end of the season, we have Torn Roth on this podcast. Clap it up for Torn.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Should I
Pleasure
read
you to join
Torrance?
us
Should I
tonight.
read Torrance' second half stats?
We don't have to do him that down bad.
All right.
Actually, speaking of people that fell off in the second half, we got Torn Roth's bench press in here with us.
That's crazy strays, man.
The real playoff
Wait,
Torn
how
Roth
did-
has come in the
what'd you
squad
bet?
game.
Did you get your PR?
No.
I got 145.
It's not
Insert
his-
the
it's not
Michael
his
Jordan
PR.
meme.
Got 180.
Yeah, John mogged us, dude.
It's okay,
did
John. I
John-
just touched
John pulled up?
170 again.
John pulled up and got to 180.
I'm
Me
coming,
and
John. I just touched 170 on Monday.
Me and Nate got
Coming.
170.
Are you
I
nailing
will.
pretty
Nate,
similar?
me and you are going to be
On
going at
bench,
it
we're banned
Friday
for
morning.
band
My-
right now, yeah.
My PR right now is
I weigh
175
more than
for
him, though,
one.
so his lifts are technically more impressive because I weigh about like 15 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Brendan got huge.
Yeah, I want to get like I need to lose like 5 pounds of fat, but
Actually, I gotta
put
go
on a lot of
update my
muscle.
squat thing. It still says 300 pounds. That
Oh,
little
yeah,
weak
Nate
link
did
up there on the
like
board.
Nate did 310, I think.
Did 310
But
for
we
one
talked about it
unknown.
on,
Well,
on the pod
Yeah.
last
Bro, he didn't even know
Yeah.
it was 305.
He didn't even
Didn't
know he
even
did
know-
305.
well, yeah, I
He thought
didn't
he was,
know that
he thought
I
he was doing
PR'd at
295 and he did 305.
that's that morning math at 5:30 a.m. for when Torn wants to squat on a Tuesday.
Right? That
That's
was
not
so
my
stupid.
fault.
I couldn't believe you wanted to do that.
I never said I wanted to squat on the Tuesday.
You said you'd
Yes, you
rather
did.
said you'd
It's
rather
in the
wake up at
group chat.
5:30 and sleep in on Monday.
Yeah.
It's in the group chat.
Like I don't know why you
what do you
wanted to
mean
do
you
that.
didn't say it?
It made no
Never
sense.
mind.
It's okay though. Then we all did bench on Friday. John got to come with us. It was a
On his
fantastic
birthday,
time. We all
he
gave it.
got higher than all of
We
us.
all
Yeah,
gave
happy
it our
birthday, John.
best.
Happy birthday. The
Oh
greatest.
my god. I
Tremendous.
completely understood.
Well,
what
it
you-
was
oh
it
my
was
God.
recently John's birthday. We haven't filmed since, so happy birthday, John. 20 years old, 20 years of
Thank you.
age.
Torn did his best like a good.
Oh, John's. I'm not the only person on here that's 20 years old now. John should join the club.
I'm coming, boy. I'm coming. Just give me like 2 more months.
Young
I'm
boys
coming.
You're doing
Jack
what?
Robb turns 18 in 3 months.
Ooh, let's go.
Jack, look at them.
Look at you guys looking like Puka Nakua.
We're all grinning.
They are
One
all
more
good.
name on
They
here.
are-
It's a boring position. It's a lineman, but it is a big name. We were just talking about it with John. Tyler Linderbaum.
Tyler
Jefferson.
Linderbaum. Oh, guys, I got Linderbaum, by the way.
You are a Charger,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I think the Ravens. That's one of the ones the Ravens will lose and they'll regret, and they'll counter by signing some like receiver or something.
Lamar
that they don't-
Jackson.
something that
Lamar
they don't
Jackson
need.
Jr.
Or a
Little
defender
Jordan Humphrey.
they'll
Jason
they do
Pierre-Paul.
need like Khalil Mack would be good. They're probably going to sign him instead, but they'll lose Tyler Linderbaum, which I think is more valuable.
I think Linderbaum's going to be a giant. I think Harbaugh's going to pursue the hell out of Linderbaum.
It's a
Oh,
good
boost
shout.
Yeah,
up
I mean,
the
being a
interior
former
of
Raven.
the
Shout.
Giants
It's a
line.
great shout.
You got listen. We saw all these flashes of guys like Jackson Dart, of Cam Scattaboo. Obviously, we know how good Neighbors and Wandale Robinson are. If you can retain Wandale, go out and get Linderbaum. I mean, Jackson Dart was literally throwing to Wandale Robinson and a group of retirement home wide receivers for the back end of the season. You get Malik Neighbors coming back off the injury. I mean, dude, the Giants looking scary. You draft a wide
They could
receiver,
win the
you get
division,
a number
bro.
3. Not ridiculous. The Eagles suck. They're trash. Jalen Hurts is ass. Yes,
Let him go to
you
the
heard it on the
Raiders.
podcast. Jalen Hurts
Go to the
trash.
Raiders.
Jalen Hurts sucks. Saquon fell off. They're losing A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith isn't a wide receiver 1. They're held together by a defense that's extremely overrated. Cooper DeJean is not the greatest corner on the planet.
Do you guys
The only
think
respect I got is for Quinion Mitchell.
the Raiders put in a big offer? They got Kubiak, Fernando Mendoza going in, Ashton Genty. You know, give them
Say
a
it
good,
correctly.
solid centerpiece of the offensive line.
Well, who do they have?
Ashton
They
Genty.
have a center that they drafted recently.
Boy.
Jackson Powers Johnson.
Jackson
Is
Powers
he-
Johnson.
Is he bad or is he?
All right, yeah, Powers Johnson.
No, but I mean, you
I
can
know
always
his-
kick him to guard.
His
Yeah.
contract's
Wanted
coming
to.
up too.
Oh, he's like this is like his 3rd year.
30 year.
Yeah. Right,
Yes, that'd be so great.
JPJ 2023, 2024. It's either his 3rd or his 4th.
Yeah, you got drafted.
Something. I don't know. He's well,
Rest in
yeah. I
peace,
guess it is
Mr.
coming up
Jackson.
soon, but not like yet. That's all I have actually. Though.
Ashton
Like,
Genty.
those were all the major. Like there are other certain free agents like Trayvon Diggs. Nobody gives a shit. We talked about Brees Hall. We talked about Alec Pierce. We talked about Dowdle.
McLennan.
Yeah, we've pretty much covered everyone that I wanted to cover.
I'm a free agent.
I'm a free agent. I'm going to.
I'll sign you.
No, I don't want to play for you, John.
We are making acai bowls.
We are less than an hour into this, so unfortunately we are going to have to fill the rest of the time with games like I did want to. So my question
Massive.
to you guys
That is
is,
so
grid.
what would you guys like to
Immaculate
play?
grid.
Do you want to play grid? Do you want to play the
We
overall
want to
thing? Do you want to
play
play
immaculate
connections?
grid.
Do you want to play...
Immaculate grid.
Love a good grid.
You want to play grid?
Nothing's better than a good immaculate grid to end your night.
We can play some grids before we head out.
Let's talk about Josh Allen running at the combine.
A yellow submarine.
Are we all
Yellow
are we in agreement for
submarine.
grid?
Yeah, let's run it.
Hi. Yeah.
We will be right back.
Yeah.
We're back. We're
I want to
here
do it rough.
playing grids.
Ooh.
You're not getting my
Oh,
blocker
I
turned
already.
off. Did you do this one?
I hate grids like these. No. I
don't
just
mind.
hate
I mean,
obscure teams. I already got. Okay. Do you think? Okay. Don Terry Poe bottom left, and do you want to do Mike Hughes in the middle or the bottom middle?
Who are we doing bottom left?
On Terry
Don
Poe.
Terry Poe.
How do I spell his name? Oh, here. Wow. He doesn't even have an image.
Do you want to do Mike Hughes in middle or bottom middle?
Do people know him more for Detroit or Atlanta?
Probably Atlanta. Wouldn't
I'll
you
do-
say? I feel like
I'll do middle for him.
I don't really know. They're both obscure. They're obscure-ish. I don't know. I was just gonna say we can do like the opposite. Like if we can make like the names of the either one of them.
Well, you know, there's bigger
I just-
hitters for Falcons and Chiefs. Like a lot of people are gonna put like Tony G and stuff. So maybe put him here.
Then we'll do yeah, let's do Mike Hughes bottom middle. I'll never forget Mike Hughes' legacy game in the 2021
all right,
divisional.
we need to lock in. We need to lock in.
Wow. Okay.
All about that swag, turn your swag on.
Do you think Calais Campbell has 50-plus career sacks?
Yes, but that's too obvious.
I was also
For
thinking
bottom
Jarrett.
right, he wasn't on Atlanta.
What about great? What about
very
Grady
well
Jarrett,
known? It like
Grady
rusher,
Jarrett
though.
would be like the obvious one for Atlanta.
I think Calais Campbell would be too obvious.
Does Leonard Floyd? Because I found out today he was on Atlanta, and I didn't know he was on.
He
Atlanta
was an
this
Atlanta
year.
Falcon.
Yeah, he's an Atlanta Falcon this
Is he
year.
50+ though?
Does he have 50+?
I
I
don't
don't know if he's played long enough for that.
I'm more concerned about the fact that, I mean, we could go Josh Gordon top middle, but I don't know how obvious that would be.
I feel like that'd be fairly obvious.
Well, think about if you have 50 sacks, Leonard.
You can't do an Ndamukong and Suh either.
Leonard Floyd's probably played around 10 seasons, so you got to average 5. Do you think he's averaged 5 sacks a year? Probably.
Well, he's had a fair amount of injuries in his career.
He had like 10 alone with the Bills in 1 year. That's 20%. I think we should do Leonard Floyd for the bottom right and just hope.
What other Falcons edge rushers are there? They're like decently good at their job.
Or ones that came in late. That's what I'm trying to more so do.
Bottom left could have also been couldn't bottom left also been Dante Fowler?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't really have much for the 50 sacks column. I mean, I just wouldn't do Calais Campbell or Ndamukong Suh or Myles Garrett.
So what you're saying is we're shooting.
We could shoot Leonard Floyd. We can shoot Leonard Floyd. Not actually, but like
we can put
Leonard Floyd in there.
Wow, Nate.
Well, how long has he been?
10 years.
2016 to 2025.
Do you think he's averaged 5 sacks a year in his career? Probably.
Well, I feel like hasn't he had like an ACL or an Achilles injury before, dude?
But also, keep in mind, he had like probably close to 10 here. That's 20% of what he needs already, and he's got 9 other years, which would be in 40 and 9 years is averaging like 4.5 sacks, or like less than 4.5 sacks for those years.
Are we just really looking at this 50+ like way more than we should be? Like, are we just?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's that big of a number for a guy who's been a 10-year guy and he's made Pro Bowls.
I would rip it.
Okay,
I'm gonna rip Benjamin. There we go.
Bang.
Oh fuck.
Shout out the free agency list, because otherwise I would have not known he was an Atlanta Falcon this year. I kind of forgot about that.
I also I recently thought of him more as a Ram, a Bill, and a Niner.
Which is when he was insane. So, that's probably he probably got those 50 with just Bills Rams low key. But okay.
Okay, gents. Anybody know any of this?
No.
I heard Jake shout Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really high.
Yeah, it's
Wasn't Kadarius Toney a Brown?
He was, but I don't know if he played a regular season game.
Played a game.
Because we talked about this.
I keep thinking of Kadarius Toney as a Cowboy sometimes because he had the breakout game against Dallas as a Giant. That really pisses me off.
We talked about KT before, I think, for this exact fucking thing.
Kadarius Toney, I think.
I wish we had Cowboys Raiders so we could put like Jeff Heath.
We've had Chiefs Browns before as well, because we also talked about Len Dawson.
What about Mike Conley?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he was a Jaguar.
I think Glenn Dawson would be a good one for this.
How many people are gonna name like the old heads? I have no idea.
Bro, I don't even think Glenn Dawson played. Like, he's known as like a career Chiefs guy too. Like, he barely played for the Browns. I feel like not a lot of people would know.
So we could do him or KT.
That was pretty low the last time we did it.
Did we pick Len Dawson last time?
I thought we did.
I'll do it. I'm down to do it again. If you
Did
guys
we know
we
that?
did Len Dawson.
Yeah.
Len Dawson the one? I thought we did Len Dawson for Chiefs passing yards the one time.
But also, we've talked about him for Chiefs. We've talked about him, though, for
Dawson
Chiefs Browns, and we've verified it.
Yeah, we verified it. I don't know if we actually did it, though.
I don't think we
used
did it.
For the passing
do you
yards,
think? What do you think will be lower,
wait.
him or KT? We'll pick that one.
Well,
Len Dawson.
It's definitely
sure.
Len
No
Dawson.
way.
Dawson, yeah.
Okay.
Unless we just got a bunch of old
I'm
heads
like,
on here.
I'm positive we.
One Thornhill. One Thornhill. One Thornhill.
All right.
One Thornhill.
All right.
I was thinking
I wanna
back to
know
one of
what
our
Len
previous
Dawson-
episodes.
Yo, I'm gonna check what Len Dawson was. I'm curious.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking.
Check and see what
I was
Len
doing-
Dawson would be.
I
Yeah.
was sitting here thinking. I was like, dude, I remember we did Chiefs Browns before, and I was sitting here thinking. I was like, one Thornhill. One Thornhill.
Len Dawson was
Sorry.
2%.
Okay, so doesn't matter. Like,
Is that a
it
5 or a
affects us
3
by
for one?
It's a
Okay,
3.
it's a 3.
Yeah, my thing might be a
Dude,
little
Chiefs Lions, bro.
bad.
Oh, what about Amari Cooper?
Top. I'm pretty sure top
Brown.
left is actually Vinny Testaverde. I'm not even joking.
He did play on a couple of teams.
I'm pretty sure top left is Vinny Testaverde. I think this is also.
Vinny
I
Testaverde.
think this is a grid that we have had because we talked about that before too. I know we have. At the very least, Nate, I know me and you did. It might have been when we played by ourselves off camera.
I don't know. I don't remember this. Well, this is today's grid.
No, I know, but I'm saying these team combinations. Because like we've played so much Immaculate Grid that at this point sometimes we recognize stuff.
Yeah. It might be Testaverde. I know he's bounced around. He's bounced around a couple teams. Dude, Lions players are so
I have
weird.
no idea anything for the middle.
The Lions, Cowboys. Are we?
Do you think
serious right now?
Zadarius
Lions,
Smith has
Chiefs?
touched 50 career sacks?
Oh yeah.
He
He had
played
some
Check how
good
many
days in
how
the
many years
Packers.
he's been in the
He
league.
played for Detroit
He's
for like a year.
he's played for. Dude, he's had a couple of good stints with the Packers. There's no way he hasn't touched 50.
Do we want to do him for Lions 50 sacks? He played for a year for them.
Why not let it fly?
All right. I hope he hit 50. Oh God.
Okay, well, let's see how long he's played too.
Yeah.
Is it Zadarius? Is it Zadarius?
It's an A.
He's played longer than Leonard Floyd by a year.
Yeah, he's got to
Any
have
year.
50 sacks.
I'm
There's
gonna.
no way he doesn't have 50 sacks to him.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
6-7.
We're cooked.
We are. That's okay. I mean, I'm down to.
we
I'm
get the
really,
Browns
I'm
one
really
out of
down
the
to
way?
shoot Vinny Testaverde for the top left. I kind of want to do it.
Okay.
Why not?
Kinda
Shoot
wanna
it,
do
bro.
I kind
Go
of want to
for it,
shoot
Crown.
Vinny Testaverde.
Pull it.
I swear
Shoot it,
we've talked about this
Tyrone.
before. 20 seasons too. I didn't know he played that long.
Tyrone.
6-7. I was hoping that'd be lower
We're
if we got
cooked.
it.
We are
But at
so
least we
cooked.
got it. At least I wasn't incorrect. And now
Is there,
I'm
like,
I'm
any
pretty
back-
much like I've
is-
given a decent amount of answers and now I'm kind of tapped out. I don't really know anything else here.
John, bro, we need you to tap into that Johnism that you got
I was gonna say,
sometimes.
John, you're slacking, bro. Ever since John Googled that random punter, now he's off his game.
How do you not know Brian Mormon? How do you
Oh my
not know?
god, bro! You googled
my
that.
God,
You
bro.
googled that.
I mean, I googled it. I googled
He's
it
the
after. and I
punter
confirmed
that got
it.
nailed by Sean Taylor in the Pro Bowl.
Oh my
I
god.
wasn't alive.
But how did you know
he
he played for the Bills and Steelers?
Well, I knew he played for the Bills, but I thought he played for the Steelers too.
Like,
a while
how
ago,
do,
'cause he
that's
was
what
in
I'm
the
saying. How
league
do
for a
you
while.
know his team, his tenure?
He was in the league for like over a decade and a half.
And exactly. So how do you remember his tenure?
Oh, my fault. Anyway,
No, he
my
googled
fault.
it.
I
bro.
just know players.
He googled it.
Give me Miles Garrett.
I feel like
top
I feel like
I'm
I feel
doing
like
it, let's do it.
middle's got to be like. I feel like middle's got to be like a DB or like a defensive lineman, dude.
I'm feeling like middle left, like a backup.
I
QB.
wish it was Browns Lions because I would totally, with 100% confidence, shoot Donovan Peoples-Jones and we would get it, and it would be like less than 5%. But that's not a category.
He's the Peoples Jones.
Who forgets about? Oh, also, I remembered. I looked up afterwards. I was talking about another receiver similar to him. Do you guys remember Ricky Seals-Jones?
Yes.
That was the guy I was trying to remember the one time for Washington and something else, and I couldn't remember it, so we couldn't do it.
What teams have Jamal Agnew
I think it
played
was
for?
the Cardinals and the Commanders.
What team has Jamal
Jamal
Agnew played for outside the Lions? It's just the Jags and the Falcons.
I think so. I don't think he went to Dallas.
Oh, was Cedric Wilson a wide receiver on the Cowboys? Was he a line? I know he was a Dolphin.
I know who
Saint.
can go middle left.
Who?
Was it? Didn't Dan Campbell also play for Dallas? I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell.
I thought Dan Campbell was
He's
a
played
Dolphin.
8 years with Detroit.
I know he played for Troy. I swear he also maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I thought Dan Campbell was, or maybe he was a
bucket,
staff.
but-
Of
No, I don't
Dolphins.
want. I'm not shooting that. Actually, there's no way. I'm probably
Maybe it's a running back. Maybe it's like a running back
or backup quarterback.
or backup.
Earl
quarterback.
Campbell.
Dude,
Backup QBs.
is Chad? What teams have Chad Henne played for?
The Dolphin? No, that's Pennington.
Chiefs.
Did Henne play for the Chiefs? Was
Oh,
he?
I think this is Matt Castle actually.
Matt Castle's been for a
Okay.
lot of combinations.
Do it then. Let's do Matt Castle.
Are we?
For whatever
I
one
think
you
I'm
said
mainly not.
Matt
I'm not. I'm
Castle.
unsure about Dallas. I obviously knew he played for Detroit.
Wasn't
If he's played for
was
Dallas,
Brian
then we can do
Hoyer
it.
ever? Wait. Was Brian Hoyer ever a Chief or line?
He was a Patriot for so long. I think he was a Lion at some point. I don't think he was a Chief.
I don't think he was a Chief.
I'm pretty sure he was a
Hoyer.
Texan.
Yeah, he was a Texan.
Yeah, Texan. He was a Texan. I think he was a Lion at one point.
Patriot.
And then he was.
I don't know if he was both.
He was. He's a Patriots legend.
Ugh.
I have no idea anything for middle. My only guess for
Oh, no,
somewhat
do you,
safe.
Do you actually think Dan Campbell could have played for the
This
Cowboys?
got to be like
I'm thinking of a different team. He might have actually only played for Detroit.
This has
I
to
was
be
gonna
like
say.
the
I think he
most
only played.
random mofos ever, dude.
I'm gonna go middle left. My only guess would be Matt Castle. I'm at least 100% sure he played for Detroit. I'm pretty confident he played for
What
Dallas.
did Jason Garrett play for any other teams outside of Dallas?
Not that I wouldn't know.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that. I'm gonna do Matt Castle for
Yeah, I
middle.
don't follow
If
Jason.
you guys are
Garrett.
okay with that.
Yeah, send Matt Castle.
Okay. Nice.
Dude, that's good.
I'm at 1,000,000% tapped out now.
I'm currently
Dude, Crohn's been
sitting on my
carrying it.
floor right now.
I'm tapped out. I don't know.
there's-
I have no idea.
There's got to be like
The
I
main
can't
one
think
I've
of
been
a
trying to
single
think
Browns
of
defender.
while we had like a couple left was middle, and I was able to come up with stuff for these other ones. But here, I don't know.
Dude, top right is really just what stumps me because aside from Myles Garrett, I just can't think of a notable Browns defender.
Well, it could be what we're trying to think of is someone who was notable somewhere else and then went there. Like it has to be ball knowledge.
Did
of like,
Clowney
this
play for the
guy-
Browns? Did Jadavian
doesn't
Clowney
have
play
50
for the Browns?
Yeah, Jadavian Clowney went to
No.
Cleveland, but does he have 50 career
No
sacks?
way he. No shot. Jadavion Clowney does not have 50+
I don't know.
sacks.
He's a bust, dude. He's low key a bust. He was the first overall pick,
No,
and he's
I
a
mean-
journeyman.
Ugh.
Well, technically,
That's a
like
tough
he
one.
he was like kind of pushed away from the Texans, though. That was a Bill O'Brien thing.
A lot of players did not like Bill O'Brien.
Was
Um,
Cameron Wake ever a Brown?
No. Was he?
Or was he
He was a
Titan?
Dolphin.
A Dolphin.
He was
and
a
Titan.
Dolphin.
He was a Dolphin and a Titan, maybe.
I don't know if he was ever a Brown.
And we know Jadavion Clowney. Like I'm very confident he played for Cleveland. Like early
Darius
2020s.
Smith played for Cleveland.
I think he did. Yeah.
Darius Smith did.
You're telling me
That's-
Jadavion Clowney didn't have 50 career
He
sacks?
probably did. John. I'll shoot.
Oh wait, check how many years he played.
I'll ride the John wavelength. If it's 10,
2014.
if it's 10
I thought he
years,
was. Wasn't he like 20?
it's longer than either of the ones we've done. I think we should do this.
Right, but
Yeah.
Why not let it
There's no way
fly,
he doesn't-
Junior?
I think we
There's
should
no
shoot
way
this.
he doesn't have 50 career sacks.
Nice.
Yeah. See,
Nice.
I'm like,
All right.
there's no way the guy did
Middle-
not have
Close it
50
out.
sacks.
I mean, I
Close
want
it
to see how
out.
many career sacks he has.
We're at 6, 7, 7. That's 23, 28, 30. We're going to get like sub 35 here if we get a good answer for middle. But like, what is the answer for middle? I don't know.
Another backup quarterback.
Or like running back. Did
Smith.
Damian Williams play for he went to the Bears, actually. That's the only one I know. I actually had him in fantasy for a little bit.
Jadavion Clowney has 66.5 career sacks.
He has 67 sacks.
Almost
66 and a half. 66 and a half, buddy.
They round up 6. I think McCown didn't play for the Chiefs.
I'm trying to think like Alex Smith Chiefs.
Was Henny ever alive?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
I know you were asking about Henny earlier, Brandon. Was Chad Henny ever alive?
I don't think so. My mind just wants to go to Matt Castle again, but you can't use names twice.
I was thinking Matt Castle too.
Who was
Matt Castle for everything, though, to be fair. Especially anytime there's Patriots and something else, I'm always like, Matt Castle. And it's like...
Was D Ford on another team outside of Seattle and Kansas City?
Ooh, D Ford.
Was D... That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I don't think so, dude. I don't think he played for Detroit.
I think like drought era.
Maybe we should have done Mike Hughes for this, dude.
Well, who would we have done for?
I'm out. Like, I'm tapped out. I don't know.
There's got to be like
someone that's not.
Who was
obvious.
the? I can't. I think this is a quarterback, dude.
That's what I was saying. Dude.
I think it's Matt Castle.
No. Who was the other quarterback that they had? I don't know. Who's the one that's on the talk show? Who's the one on the talk show?
Very vague, very descriptive answer there.
Dan Orlovsky?
No. I think it's the one with LaShawn McCoy. He's got like he's got the beard. He's got the beard, the comb over.
I think we're allowed to Google this.
No. Please, ride with me. He was like 2020 chief. He was a 2020
chief. That's
chief.
what I'm saying. I think we're. Would that be fair game to Google who's on LaShawn McCoy's talk show? I feel like that's fair.
No. He's a 2020 Kansas City Chief.
Dude, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. No, none of us know what you're talking about. I don't watch LaShawn McCoy's sports talk show.
You don't know what position he played?
He's a quarterback. He's a quarterback. Behind Mahomes 2020.
Chad Henne was behind Mahomes 2020. He came into a playoff game.
Chase Daniel. It's Chase Daniels.
Chase Daniel. I thought he was like a
Chase
Charger
Daniel.
and like a... Are you?
You were asking me to remember Chase. You were asking me to remember Chase Daniels.
He's a Charger. That's all I know him for is like a Charger, and maybe like a.
All I got is Chase Daniel.
Dude, I just don't know if I'm willing to. I mean, you guys rode me for a lot of this grid, which is fair.
I want to ride Nate. Book it.
Chase Daniel. Wow. It's a little sus, but I'm gonna ride it out.
What's the worst that could happen?
Sean McCoy talk show host.
Daniel. This is it.
Backup
Will we Nate another grid right here, right now, or will we get like a sub 35? Probably a record for the pod. No, actually, no. I think we've gotten in the 20s before. I'd have to go back. I'm pressing select, unless anyone else has any last minute, like, oh, wait.
Go.
Wait. No.
47. 15%.
How? Wow.
Fuck.
It's like it's like
yo, let's run it back.
It's like who was
to be fair, I don't know who else we would have done, so to get that is okay. We should have done Mike Hughes.
It's like the Marcus Peters offensive like rookie of the year thing for the Chiefs.
I only know him as a Charger, I won't lie, so there's no way I would have gotten that. We got a lot of
John,
words
you better cook in this
here, but I mean,
Patriots
these
tab.
are easy word ones to get. So.
Words, blah, 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 numbers.
Science. Bigger.
Give
All right,
me,
who are,
who's that running? Who's the rookie running back for the Colts, Nate, that we got getting on the strands?
I was just thinking of, dude, I swear to God, I was just thinking
What's
of that
his name?
dude. He went to Kansas State. DJ Giddens.
DJ Giddens, only one team for the Colts. Dude, we're fine. Let's go. That was sick. That was pretty awesome. DJ Giddens. John, what's going on, buddy? Are you good?
Sorry.
He just said, and then,
saw it was Jack Roth still back there. Oh yeah, I saw.
Yo,
I caught a glimpse of Jack Roth.
Who are?
do you think
Yo,
they'll
I
count?
got a
Will they
team for
will they
Chargers.
count
I got a
Max
team.
Duggan or for Chargers or no?
Yo, I got a guy for Chargers, bro.
Who?
Y'all are gonna think I googled this name. Tuli Talifatu. My buddy.
I know him.
My buddy's a Chargers fan, bro. He always talks about that
I know
guy.
Tuli. I know this guy.
Yeah.
I know
I think
this.
he's like I think he's like a. I think he plays edge.
I think he's on the defense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
him. No, I don't think you googled that. I that's a good pull. San
Who's
Francisco.
the Chargers? Sorry. Mustafa. He's a safety on the Chargers. One drafted out of Wake Forest.
When was he drafted? Malik Mustafa?
Within like the last 4 years.
Is it Malik Mustafa? Or wait, how do I spell it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Malik Mustafa. He's a Wake Forest safety.
Malik this one?
Damn boy,
What
get
year
it
was he
out.
drafted?
2024.
I can't. Yeah.
Dude, lock in, Twins.
Back shots of dooms and
Lock
Damn.
in.
Are we
6, 7.
How obvious would Danny Woodhead be for bottom left?
I don't
Uh,
Danny Woodhead.
Is Danny Woodhead obvious for Patriots?
Nate could sell the
Patriots
grid and
Chargers?
say Gunnar Olszewski for bottom left again.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
we got
Actually, no.
Adam
Wouldn't bottom left be
Vinatieri for
Jalen
top
Reagor?
left.
Wouldn't bottom left actually be Jalen Rager?
It could be Jalen Rager. Or wait, was
Just
he
for the memes.
Was he a Pat?
Wasn't he a Pat?
Or are we thinking
I swear he
Nelson?
was a Pat.
Or are you thinking
We might be thinking Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson
maybe.
Aguilar.
Dude,
He might
Jimmy
have-
G
Jalen Rager is a
for
Pat.
he might-
left middle? That might be too obvious.
Who?
I'm really confident in
Dude,
Danny
Jimmy
Woodhead.
G or Mac Jones. I feel like Jimmy G is less obvious, but
I think both are gonna be kind of high though.
they're two. Yeah.
Kendrick Bourne. That's probably gonna be fairly decently known, right? Kendrick Bourne.
Was Philip Dorsett a Colt?
Yo, Hall of Fame Charger, Phillip Rivers.
Really? Not for another 5 years. Stephon Gilmore, top left.
Let's do it. Yo, low key middle left is Randy Moss.
No, bottom left. Dude, do you know who bottom left is, bro? Do you who something Jackson? Who was the really good corner for 1 year
JC Jackson.
that went to JC Jackson?
JC
He
Jackson.
did go to the chart. Yo, I'm down to ride
Yes, he
JC
did. He went
Jackson.
back to New England. He went back to New England after.
I'm down to ride JC Jackson.
How many people remember JC Jackson, right? I mean, I really only know
actually
him for
do
the 1
remember
year.
that.
He was
I
dude.
know
No,
him so much.
he was really fucking
He was
good. He was really good in
And
New
then
England,
then he
and then
sucked.
sucked.
And then he sucked. He fell off. He got paid.
He sucked, went to the Chargers,
Just
then
like
went
Christian
back to New
Benford.
England,
You know?
and then fell
Yeah.
off the face of the earth.
Middle left, we can do Josh Dobbs too. We could do.
Oh
We could
yeah,
do-
that'd
we
be
could do-
good.
We could do Randy Moss.
Wasn't Hoyer? Was Brian Hoyer ever
We
a
can do
Colt?
Brian
Moss is
Hoyer.
always
I
gonna be
believe.
obvious.
I believe.
For top left? I think
Like
we could do Brian Hoyer.
Oh, I'm talking middle left. I don't know
I
if
think
he was a
he was.
Colt. Do you want me to do
top
JC
left, I think
Jackson
he was a
first
Colt.
off?
Send that.
That's not bad.
What?
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Stole the grid.
We probably
Do
should have
Brian
said Danny
Hoyer top
Woodhead.
left.
Brian Hoyer top left.
Yo, let me check Danny Woodhead.
Yeah.
Here's-
Yeah, Hoyer top left.
Hoyer top left.
I think he was.
Bro,
Yeah, I
which
think
one is
so.
this? Is this the
943, I think. Yeah, 943.
Okay.
Oh, I just
Bottom
got a
left,
What do you
Danny
do?
Woodhead.
I
cramp
think
in my
for
quad
Patriots
muscle.
49ers, Joey Sly.
Oh, the kicker.
Mhm.
So I
Yo,
can't take
Danny
anyone that
Woodhead
says
was
special teams
15%.
serious.
.1.
Maybe
Colin
Brian Hoyer
Cole.
top left.
What was Danny
Colin
Woodhead?
Cole.
So 15%.
15.
So
All
he
right,
actually
Nate
made
C.
their-
Nate C. Good clutch. Are you
Wait, was
positive
Jalen
about?
Ra- I
Are you
swear
guys
Jalen
positive about
regular.
Brian Hoyer? Because I don't remember him being an Indianapolis Colt.
I don't know. He might have been.
I
Wasn't-
vaguely remember.
I feel like there was a better defender, like another defender-ish player that was a Colt that was also a Patriot that's not
Lawrence
Stephon
Guy.
Gilmore.
Lawrence Guy.
2000s Patriot? Question mark.
Yeah. Was Lawrence Guy
Who's
Colt?
the safety? Wasn't
Ooh.
there a safety that Tom Brady? Who was the safety Tom Brady talked about? He's the hard-hitting safety that left the Colts, I think, to come to the Patriots. That always duked it out with Brady in training camp, bro. Oh my! I hate that I can't remember this dude's name.
Dude, I like
he
Lawrence
played on
Guy
Ma-
though, low key.
Was Lawrence Guy Colt?
I think you're right.
Low key. Pull it.
I'm more confident in Lawrence Guy than Brian Hoyer, and I also think it'll be lower. Right?
Fuck it. Roll Lawrence Guy.
Lawrence Guy. He was.
I mean,
like
it's either
early-
Lawrence Guy or Brian Hoyer.
He's
It's
like-
one of the two.
I'm gonna do Lawrence Guy. I'm gonna instead of the.
I'm not gonna
backup
lie.
QB.
I looked up mine because I was upset that I couldn't say his name.
Am I good to do this?
Yeah, just run it.
Jonathan.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh my God.
Boys.
We're
Dang.
cooking right now. Now we just need Hall of Famers. They could have just
Yo,
played on these
let's-
teams for a year. It doesn't
Yeah, let's
matter.
think of really obscure.
Guys who went to these teams to
Peyton
die.
Manning. Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna guess Peyton Manning.
Shaq Leonard.
He's
You want
not
to talk
gonna be
about a
no
poll?
Hall of
Shaq
Famer.
Leonard. Do you remember
I'm
Rookie of the
trying to-
Year, Shaq Leonard?
Trying to think of like offensive lineman or something.
Is Dan Fautes too obvious for the Chargers? I feel like he's. Well, no, he's a known Chargers quarterback. What am I talking about? Oh, I am selling right now. Who is? Is it
me Sam
Vincent
Ellinger.
Jackson? Isn't Vincent Jackson bottom right wide receiver? Was he a Hall? I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. He might have just been a 50 card in Madden the one time. The fuck is in the Hall of Fame on the Chargers? That's not obvious.
I
Or
don't know if
could've
this will
been a
count.
free agent.
I don't know if this will count, but Don
They do count the
Shula.
updated ones.
Don Shula was a player for the Indianapolis Colts before he coached, but I think he's in the Hall of Fame as a coach, so I don't think that'll count. But that is a fun. My dad told me that a while ago. Don Shula played for the Indianapolis Colts in like.
No,
the
Did
50s.
Larry
he must have
Zonka play on
played
any
in
of
a
these
regular
teams?
season game or playoff game for that team to call.
Yes, they just need to have played one snap
Yeah, but I don't.
non-preseason.
But the problem is he's not a Hall of Famer as a player.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer as a coach, so that's why I don't think it'll count.
No,
Because
it
if we
doesn't
could name
count.
coaches here,
Is
I'd put
anyone-
like Tony Dungy or
Does
someone like
anybody
that.
Loki
know
might be-
if
that
Larry
Loki might
Zonka
be a
played for
strat,
another
though.
team? Did Larry Zonka play for another team outside the Miami Dolphins, the fullback on the undefeated Dolphins team?
I don't know.
Question mark. I don't know. No, it's
How
just
many
go like
people do you
Marvin
think are saying
Harrison.
Johnny U for Colts?
How many people do you
lot.
think know that isn't Edrin James a Hall of Famer?
I think so.
Yeah, Edrin
Doesn't-
James is a Hall of
doesn't he-
Famer. And
How
a lot
many
of
people are
people
gonna say Edrin James for the Colts?
I was gonna say a lot of people are probably gonna say him for the Colts. Do you think people will say
No,
Art
an Eagle.
Donovan,
Who the fuck is that?
old school wide receiver, Baltimore Colts?
I do know that name. Who do he play for though?
Baltimore Colts.
Would they count it for Indy?
Yeah, it's the
though?
same.
Yeah, the
It's the
Colts
same
franchise.
Same franchise.
Yeah.
Is
Art
Jeff
Donovan.
Saturday a Hall of Famer?
Oh, that'd be a good pull.
Is he?
Or what about who was the tight end that Peyton Manning threw to all the time? Number 40?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Fuck.
Dear Lord.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Why would
My
you do
ball
this to me?
knowledge, it's fading.
Uh,
Oh, he's well known too. This is.
I know his name is right there.
Oh, I
Wait, who are you guys
Um,
trying to think of?
Who's the Hall of Fame tight end Peyton Manning used to throw the seam balls to in the 2000s?
Number 44. Fuck.
Tight
What's his
end.
name?
I think his number.
Oh, it's right there. It's gonna piss me off.
He was a really good tight end too.
I know.
I have no idea.
Can we just say Mo Alley Cox and call it a day?
Okay.
Dallas Clark.
I think Dallas Clark. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit!
Thank
I was
you.
just having a brain
Dallas
aneurysm.
Clark's in the Hall of Fame.
Is he not?
Right? Is he not? Is Dallas Clark not a Hoffer? If so, that needs to change.
Real.
I don't think Dallas Clark's in the Hall of Fame.
He should
No,
be.
Dallas Clark isn't a Hoffer.
Do you want to risk it?
This is such a good grid that I'm willing to take
Yeah,
so
do
many
we want to
risks.
risk it?
I'm willing to take so many risks just because we could get lower scores.
Why are you? Yeah. Why would you want to take risks then if this is what our grid's looking like right now? This is the best
Who's the
start
edge
we've ever
rusher that
had.
they had?
We have 4 in less than
Who's the edge-
5 out of 6 or less than 1% right now.
Who's the edge rusher that they had? Is it is Dwight Freeney?
Dwight Freeney.
Is
Yeah.
Dwight Freeney the edge rusher? Fuck man, I don't fucking know Colts.
We
Hall
could do
of
Dwight
Famers.
Freeney. Dwight Freeney is definitely a Hall of Famer. I'll be down to do that.
Okay, then fucking do it.
I'll do Dwight Freeney. That's fine.
It's gonna be like 100%, bro.
4%. He played for Seattle.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
All right, boys, we got a lot of options.
Nate, good guess.
Patrick Willis is Patrick Willis a Hoffer?
Yes.
Or is it which is it Patrick Willis or Navarro Bowman, the linebacking core?
Ooh.
How many people are gonna really say Patrick Willis for the San Francisco 49ers?
If he is like a 400% that he's in the Hall of Fame, I'm pretty sure he is. Think about how many Hall of Famers have played for the 49ers. How many people do you think are going to say Ronnie Lott?
Ronnie Lott. There's only like a few. You got Ronnie Lott, Steve Young, Montana.
It's a lot more than a few. You could say Deion Sanders for this.
Deion Sanders. That's obvious though. So is Randy Moss because they're just well-known names. Unfortunately, Jerry Rice. Fuck man, there's a lot of names you could do for the fucking Niners.
How many people are going to say O.J. Simpson?
The juice is on the loose. I wouldn't have even thought to say O.J. Simpson.
I mean, if you want to,
it's not a risk. I just don't know if it'll be high. That's the only risk.
I don't think it. Who thinks of O.J. Simpson?
We know
as a
he played
49er?
for the 49ers, and we know he's in the NFL Hall of Fame. Or Pro Football Hall
Who
of Fame.
thinks O.J. is a 49er?
oh, you could say
though,
Terrell
for
Owens
real?
for the Niners too. Isn't he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, but that's way obvious.
Yeah, but he's way more obvious.
I think
look.
O.J. would be a good rep.
OJ, I like OJ.
How's it? O. Dot. J.
Sandwich goes good with your breakfast.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
dude.
Hall of fucking Chargers, man.
Well,
Only one that
I
really
believe
comes to
OJ.
my
I believe
mind is Dan
OJ was
Fuentes.
Bills, 49ers, and Raiders for his career.
Can someone? Okay, is Eric
'Cause I know he
Weddle
lived
a
in-
Hall of
he-
Famer?
Is who?
no, Eric Weddle's not a Hall of
No,
Famer.
no.
Give me
I
Dan
No.
Fouts. Give me Dan.
That's the only one
Fouts.
I've gotten. Dan Fouts feels obvious though, because he's a well-known Chargers quarterback.
He's not Dan. We're not putting Dan Fouts.
What about who?
Chargers
What
player?
about
So it would
so
have
many
it would
names
have
you
to
can put
be
for Chargers.
it would have to be a free
LT,
agent because
Antonio
Junior
Gates,
Seau.
Dan Fouts. Junior
so many
Seau. I
people
was gonna
probably
say
guess
Junior
Junior
Seau.
Seau.
What is there someone who like played for the Chargers for a year that is like prominent?
It would
on
have to
another
be a
team?
free agent signing because I can't name a single Chargers free agent that wouldn't be named. Or I mean Hall of Famer that wouldn't be named.
Uh, 6'7" or something.
Real.
This is too much of an obscure franchise. How many people are going to say Drew Brees? Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Because he just got recently inducted, probably.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro.
I don't know. My best guess is Junior Seau.
Give me Johnny United. I don't know.
Luty's
Was
not a
Johnny-
Hoffer, right? Oh no, he just got a cool serial name. Any like offensive lineman? Didn't they have a good, really good offensive tackle at one point?
Was Johnny Unitas ever a Charger back in the day? Or was that Harbaugh I'm thinking of?
I think you're thinking of his cousin Johnny Unitas.
Unitas?
What, like, what did Johnny
What
U
is
like have ended his
Unitas?
career in San Diego?
Unitas nuts in your mouth.
When would that have been? Like the 70s?
Back in the day. Yeah.
Back in the day.
It was
Back
since
in the
60s.
day.
He was still in his prime, if you want to call it that. So
Right.
probably retired.
Yeah, right, John.
I know he
Unitas
retired.
is
He
prime.
retired around when my dad was born, so that's 74. So he probably retired around 75.
I don't think he was a Colt his whole career. That
would be an insane pull if it's Johnny U.
I just got a cramp
Because
in my
wouldn't everyone
hamstring.
say it for the Colts too, and they can't reuse it?
Well, because I know he wasn't a Colt his whole
Oh,
career. I know he
mamacita.
left the Colts. I can't, but then I'm trying to think of teams back then that really would have like had a
Okay, bro.
that were really around
I'll
back
fucking
then.
send it right now.
No
I'll
balls.
put the grid in.
Johnny, fucking send,
Remember when you,
send
John?
Johnny
Remember
U.
earlier when you said you're more willing to take risks? I'm about to put the entire grid on your dit right now.
All right, throw Johnny U. Throw Johnny
U
Unitas.
for the
I
Chargers.
can't look.
John Hassan from way down.
I can't look.
1%,
Oh my God.
and we got 20.
20.
This is it. We just won Immaculate Grid.
We just won.
AC Jackson did fuck us.
You can't
That's the
do better
worst
than
part.
it. I'm gonna Google some Patriots and Chargers names on my phone right now.
Might have been Jalen Rager.
Patriots and Chargers players. Let's read some out just to see because we could have gotten like 16 or 17.
Except
Well, let me see how this works. So 2, 6, we'll say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it gave us here 6, and this combined for 3. Let's see, point. That's 1.2, 1.9, 2.4, 2.5. So it rounds up to 3 to give us 9, and that's 11. So
Inside job.
we
by
could have,
Bush.
if we got like another 1%er here, we would have gotten 10.
That is
it
crazy.
would
with
have been
9
crazy. So this is
spots.
our lowest score. This is our lowest score.
This is
in the
easily our
podcast.
lowest score. Let's see some.
I think our other lowest was 23.
We could have done Lawrence Guy for bottom left. He was a Charger. Apparently,
I didn't know he was a Charger.
We could have done Doug Flutie.
That would have been a poll.
We
Doug
could have
Flutie.
done Sony Michel.
Oh,
Wow. There's a lot of names. Obviously, we
could've-
just won't think.
Nate was right with Jalen Rager. I apologize. I did not remember him being a Patriot. I was thinking of Nelson Aguilar. Hunter Henry, that probably would have been a little high. Danny Woodhead, we tested. Could have done. I don't really recognize any other names here. Hunter Henry, Bill Bauer, Bill Hudson, J.C. Jackson there. I wonder what the common answer was. We can see, right?
yeah.
Probably.
Usually shows the highest answer. Junior Seau.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, and LT.
Andrew Luck.
Kyle Van Noy, bottom left. Wes Welker.
Dang.
Reggie White, but it's not the Reggie White. It's just a random guy named Reggie White. Yeah, that's all I'm getting here. So, probably, I'm going to make myself feel bad and see what Jalen Rager was. And then I'll be sorry that I didn't trust the C. If that's the case.
Always trust the C.
That's not always true. But
Remember the last time we did that?
Remember the one day he sold like 5 grids?
That was a bad day.
I don't know who you're
for the
talking
C.
about. I don't know. I don't even
The
know
All
who you're
right,
talking
Jalen
about.
Rager.
The Immaculate C.
Jalen Rager, bottom left, was 0.8%.
Oof.
We would have gotten 10. I'm sorry, Nate.
No
Dude.
way.
That's on me.
Dude.
We would have actually gotten.
You know,
let's
sometimes
see.
it happens, man.
0.9,
Sometimes it happens.
1.5, 2.2, 2.8,
That would have been a
3.3. So we have 3, 7. We would have gotten 9. Average of 1% per box.
Would have been crazy.
I'm
Hey,
not
man,
gonna
it
be
happens.
disappointed about that, but I also am kind of disappointed about that because I
I mean, a
called it
20
up
is fire.
and we had the name.
Hey,
and I
at least
looked it
we
up.
know. At least we know we can
can
use
keep these
Johnny
names in our
Unitas for the
mind.
Chargers and Colts.
These only one team ones are gimmies, bro. Because you can just name any obscure rookie. Like, I rip so many cards. You know how many obscure rookies I see from all these teams of just random players that I know from
Some
the
random
2020s now?
7th round pick.
Right.
Some random mid 7th round pick guy.
It would
Like,
have. I mean, I'm not gonna discredit us. Great job, but it would be more impressive if it was all just teams.
Let me see what our score would have been, just to be certain that I have this right, with Jalen Rager and everything else we put. So we did what? Jalen Rager, we did Joey Sly, Lawrence Guy.
Yo, he's cheating.
I'm cheating, guys. I'm Googling the answers. We did DJ Giddens. We did Malik Mustafa. We
what a
did
name.
Dwight Freeney. Great pull. We did OJ Simpson. Great pull.
Goose is loose.
We did Johnny U. Amazing pull.
Shout out, John.
It was an okay
And
pull.
lastly, we did Thule, which is a great pull as well. Yeah, we would have got 10 as our score. So not 9
I just want to get 6.
or 7.
Got 6.
Maybe 7, yeah.
You got 6.
600.
But still, do
pass.
20. That's the grid of our lives for now. Like, that's an insane grid.
Yeah, that's the best
I'm really
grid
proud of that.
on channel.
That's a good way to end off, too. It's about 11:30. Folks, that's going to do it. We're really going to be brainstorming off-season ideas. If you guys have anything, if anyone who watched this far, if you have anything, drop it down in the comments. Enjoy the grid.
If you watch this far, say Nate has elite ball knowledge.
Drop
the
Nate
comments.
has elite ball knowledge in the comments if you watched this far. We've been experimenting with different upload dates. I think we've settled on Friday. I think Fridays are going to be kind of permanent for the off season now. So you'll see this on Friday at 4. I won't be here, but I'll it'll be scheduled. It'll be scheduled. Yeah, it'll be scheduled while I'm in the air.
Oh, Jake.
Jake will be in the air
Wait,
too.
we're
Actually, yeah.
We're gonna be in the air.
So
We will be.
we will see you guys
I
next
think
week.
I'm not on the airplane.
Thank God you're not on the airplane, if we can say that.
I think
We'll
people would be scared if they saw you on.
All right, we need to stop before this podcast gets stripped from the internet. Take care.